Hate him all you want. You could have hung this in the Louvre. I think now, guys, just to say, guys, this you will probably not you will probably not see a better goal than this in the Champions League, and this is probably one of the best team goals that you will see. Reminds me of Brazil 1970 against Italy, Argentina against Serbia, Montenegro, '06 World Cup. I love a team goal. So again, now what this shows is that, guys, if you're facing Inter Milan, this team's transition play is off the shine. It's off the freaking chain. And bene. Now I believe this is Augusto, who had a really, really, really good game. Now, this might be Mkhitaryan. I don't know if this is because I think that's that's Barella. That's Çalhanoğlu. So I'm not sure who that is. I'm not sure whether that is either Mkhitaryan or Barella. But I believe this is definitely Augusto. I'm pretty sure this is Augusto. So from the position here, look, okay, for Bayern, everything is fine. So obviously you have Marcus Thuram here, who is key. Marcus Thuram is very key. So Marcus Thuram is there. I think Augusto is there. And now you now have guys obviously coming on the counter. So if you're Bayern, it's not too bad here. I think Bayern's defensive shape is pretty good to begin with. But we move. So I believe that's Augusto. He now has the ball there. And this just shows you how dangerous Inter are, which is those wing backs and how well they use those wing backs. Now, watch very carefully. I believe that is Lautaro. That is Marcus Thuram, and I believe that might be Damian. I think that's Damian. So obviously everything is fine. Everything looks to be good. I think that might be Kim, and I think obviously that is Dyer tracking back. So for Bayern, everything is fine. Then I'm okay. We're in a counter. Everybody watch your man. So defensively, everything is good. Lautaro is not yet a danger man because he's so far back. It's not yet a danger man. Although it would be key just to be aware of the runs he could be making because Lautaro now knows, okay, bro, let me make that run there. But I think Lautaro knows that Marcus Thuram, he's taking the penalty box position. So when you're walking as two strikers, and you're seeing, let's say your strike partner is taking the penalty box position, you don't want two guys there. Okay, you go there, you go back. So now the guy with the crosser, you now have a choice. Do you go near post, high, or do you go for the cutback? So you always want to give him a decision because if you now have both of your strikers in the penalty box, there's no decision to be made. What you want is the defenders now have to realize that, okay, do we now defend all in the penalty box or do we now defend for the cutback? So are they going for the cutback or for the cross over the top? So the thing for Lautaro Martinez, he now knows that, okay, look, I'm going to run, but if Marcus is occupying the penalty box, let me now go back to at least give the option to Augusto to give me the cutback. So the ball goes in there. Beautiful ball. Naturally speaking, that's Marcus Thuram. Everybody just assumes, okay, it's Marcus Thuram. He's going to receive the ball and he's going to go for the first time shot. So he's either going to control or go for the first time shot. Here's the key thing. And this, maybe at least what you know is that when does Marcus Thuram realize that Lautaro is back there? Because what happens here is the key moment in this. Because Thuram's decision is literally what creates the goal. Now we're going to talk about the G, because that G was money. But what Thuram does is very key and pivotal to how this thing operates. So yeah, Augusto plays the ball in. And as a right, okay, everything is fine because again, I think they have the guys covered. But key thing is this defender here, which I believe is Kim. So Kim is okay, look, I'm on to him, man to man. Everything should be cool. So now, this is, and I believe this is where Thuram is super smart. Lilian taught him well. Kim is right next to him. The dumb thing to do or the wrong thing to do would be to either go for a first-time shot or control. You go for a first-time shot, Kim is going to block it. And it's a difficult one to go because I believe Thuram might be right footed, so this will be on his left foot. You try to control it. Are you sure that Dyer doesn't come in and suppress you? Because these guys are now aware that, oh, Lautaro is now coming in. And you now have Kim that's pretty much defending you man to man. So I think Thuram now knows that the wrong option to go to is either to shoot first time or to try to control, which now stifles a great counter. So Thuram is like, bro, and remember, he does, the key thing is doing it first time. Because he's aware that, bro, Lautaro is right there. I need to give the ball to Lautaro, but I need to give him the ball quickly and at the right time to make it difficult for Bayern Munich to now react. Money. Once he lays the back heel, they're all screwed. Because think about it. If he had controlled it, Bayern would have been like, oh, you can now pounce on him, and just that split second, basically, the split second of him controlling it, this situation doesn't rise. By him just laying the ball off, Dyer didn't expect it. I think this is Kim coming back. That's my idea. I don't know whether this is Pavlovich. Kim did not expect it. And Lautaro, he's all free right now. And look at that. Look at how much space is there. Look at that, all that cheddar. All that cheddar. So by him laying it off, first time, it's completely bamboozled the Bayern defenders, because the Bayern defenders, everybody was assuming that he was going to either shoot first time or control, turn and shoot. Nobody expected him to have the football awareness to give it to Lautaro and lay it off first time. By laying it off first time, it's all free there for Lautaro. First off, look at that. That's the beauty of what Thuram did. Guys, look how well Lautaro is. And look at how much space he has to execute that pass. Because when you look at all of the defenders, because Thuram took that first time completely bamboozling the Bayern defense, making them look like fools, it gave Lautaro all the time in the world to now say what's up. And you've got to credit Lautaro and how crazy this is. If you have this much time, I'll be real with you, Lautaro has enough time to control, set himself up and shoot before being pounced on. So I think what he does is actually harder. I think the easier thing to do is control, turn, boom. But I think for Lautaro, it's okay, I'm not going to take the risk. But they have the awareness, the skill, and maybe the arrogance to be like, I'm going to hit it first time. Not only am I going to hit it first time, I'm going to put a little bit of silk and niche on it by hitting it with the outside of my foot, which is insane. Absolutely insane. So again, look at that. That is Marcus Thuram in there. You can see from Dyer is like, because everybody is expecting him to what? So Dyer is almost like, wait, what's he doing? So then they may have thought that, wait a minute, did he miss the control? Because Kim is right up to him. So Kim is just expecting to now do his defensive work. Okay, Thuram's going to control it, and I have to just make sure that tackle him or make it as difficult for him to now turn and shoot. But by him just laying it off, it negates Kim from defending him, and it pretty much leaves the Bayern defenders up nowhere, because all of the Bayern defenders were all expecting him to shoot first time. But guys, hate him all you want. You gotta hang this in the Louvre, hang this in the museum, bro. Guys, look at that. Outside of the foot, first time niche into the roof of the net. That is just what you call an absolutely, completely outstanding goal. And it's one of the best team goals that you will see. And just when you look at the build-up play, the transition play, the quality of the assist, and the quality of the G, you're not going to see better or smarter assists or a much more audacious, arrogant, amazing niche like the ones you see here for Inter Milan. So for Inter, man, these guys, they are good. And just, you have to understand that this is a hard skill to do. First time, outside of the foot, roof of the net, top right-hand corner, niche. Inter Milan, these guys are going to be very, very hard to beat.